What's up? How's it out there in the real world? I'm too busy freezing over here, not fishing. Know what I'm saying?
Dad, what time do you usually wake up?
Like 5.
Can you give me my 5 tomorrow?
Okay.
My mom's class is gonna be off too. Are you live?
Yeah.
Oh. So
It's my daughter. You want to say hi?
No. So you can?
Huh?
So you can?
You have 8,000 people listening to you right now.
That's not funny.
Just kidding. There's 0.
There's 0 people?
Yeah, there's nobody in here yet. It literally just started. And then she'd get all embarrassed if I told her 8,000. That's a lot of people. I'd probably be freaking out for sure.
Is it 8,000 people on all your subscribers?
No, I have more subscribers than that, but there's nobody in here. I was just kidding. I was just gonna watch you get all embarrassed. See? 0.
That's sad.
I mean, see, look, now there's 1. Say hi.
Hi.
Well, you gotta look at the thing.
Hi.
I told
What
her.
if it's my friend?
I told her there was 8,000 people watching, and she got all like.
They left.
And I was like, I'm just kidding. There's 0.
They left.
No, I know, but this
That's sad.
still goes onto the channel afterwards as like a video,
Oh.
so you can still talk, so people can watch it later. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's sad.
There's not a whole lot of people just wanting to watch somebody. Well, I mean, that's a lie. I watch people live all the time, but
That's
I literally the whole time I've had this channel, I've gone live 4 times. I've literally had this channel for probably 12 years, 14 years.
Oh.
I've been actively loading videos on it since like 2016. Half of those of which you can't see
Hi.
no more.
Okay,
See,
bye.
look, now there's 1.
Cool.
Anywho, Ski. What's up? Who is that out there watching?
Can't you see?
No, not unless they say something, I don't think.
Comment down below.
If this was TikTok, it would tell me.
No.
City Dog
Huh?
says hello. That's my daughter. She came in here and she was like, "Are you live?" And then I told her 8,000 people were listening to her and she got all embarrassed. But it was actually 0. City Dog, say hi to City Dog.
Hi. Okay.
Okay, later. Wait, what? You want me to wake you up at what time?
What?
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You ain't waking up at 5.
Well, you can try. When you wake me up at 6, I usually wake up.
Yeah, but then you go back to bed.
I won't go back to bed.
Anyway. I mean, I'll try to, I suppose.
Okay, bye. Okay.
Sheesh. She wants me to wake her up at 5 in the morning. It's crazy. It's the time I wake up. Ain't no way she's getting up at 5. I try to wake her up before I go to work in the morning, around like 5:30, and she ends up falling back asleep. And then I get yelled at for not waking her up because when I did, because she sleeps through her alarm, and my wife ends up having to take her to school. So, whatever. I do. I've been posting fishing videos for a couple of years, I would say. It's kind of starting to pop off at this point, which is cool. It's cool to see. But it's a good time. Fishing and filming and such. I don't know what my plans are with it, but I used to upload BMX videos Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. I live near a couple decent rivers, just for salmon and whatnot. I actually live near all three. Got a couple of decent rivers close by, bunch of lakes, and I'm about uh, probably an hour and 20 minutes away from the ocean. And I'm like 20 minutes away from the sound, like, which is part of the ocean, but it's not like in the ocean, you know. It's pretty cool. I don't really do anything saltwater, which I should, because there's a lot of that around here. But I do a little bit of river fishing, a little bit of steelhead and salmon fishing, but I do a lot of bass fishing. A lot of bass fishing. Or I try to anyway. I usually don't catch anything between like November and like March. And this year's no different. I haven't caught a fish this year at all. So it's a little bit too cold, but I try anyway. Luckily, I got a bunch of footage still from last year and the year before that I never used, and I'm pushing out couple minute videos of catching fish here and there. So I've been posting pretty heavy the last couple months just because I haven't been catching fish. Yeah, we got sturgeon. Where do you live at? I'm curious if you live where I live. Because I don't know how many places have sturgeon. Like, I know we do in the Big River down south, the Columbia River between Washington and Oregon. Pretty sure there's been some giant sturgeon caught there. I think I watched a video of a guy who caught like a 12-foot sturgeon. Yeah, Northern California. True Pacific Northwest. Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. That'd be dope. Go catch a sturgeon. I don't know why I haven't like done anything like that. Dude, those things are crazy. They can get so big. They're also wild looking too. Flipping dinosaurs they are. I just drove through Northern California a couple months ago. Or I guess October. Went to Aftershock Festival in Sacramento. Was it Sacramento? Yeah, I think it was Sacramento. It's kind of a cool drive, driving from here to there. Yeah. Aftershock Festival was wild. 2 hours southwest. Nice. Yeah, I should do that, man. I should. Washington. Basically, Tacoma. We're like the suburbs of Tacoma, I guess they would call it. Pretty dope. Yeah, it's cold. I'm freezing right now. I got a little heater down by my feet just to keep like my legs warm. because I got the garage door open just a bit. But track housing. Yeah, Tacoma's turning into a shit show for real though. Like I don't even go to the Bass Pro Shops over there no more because the whole main street in front of Bass Pro is just full of tents. It's crazy. I'm not trying to leave my truck in that parking lot with like I got, whatever in my truck. Pew pews and whatnot, I'm not trying to have my windows smashed out. So I mean it's a cool place to live as far as like if you're outdoorsy. Like I said, I'm like a hour and a half away from the ocean. And if you want to hit saltwater, it's like 20 minutes away in the Sound. 40 minutes away from good snowboarding. You got the dunes in Eastern Washington, a couple hours away if you want to go ride dirt bikes in the dunes or whatever. We've got a bunch of wheeling. We used to have good hunting until I don't even know what happened. All the deer and elk are gone. I think they all pushed down to Oregon. The Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife tries to tell us we don't have any wolf packs, but I know for sure we have at least two, and they're ruining the freaking hunting for sure. Yeah, all 4 seasons, definitely. Definitely. It's cool. It's a nice area. It's just shit's getting bad, just like it is everywhere else, I suppose, But I mean, that's all stuff that can be fixed, you know what I mean? You can't really live in the deserts of Arizona and turn it into a rainforest, but the things we got going on here can be fixed, It's a beautiful state for sure. I suppose it's similar to Northern California. Yeah, everywhere. Literally everywhere that I've been the last few years, they're just the whole fentanyl thing and everything, just crushing every city. So I try to stay out of it as much as I can. I thought you guys had snowboarding and stuff in California. Or am I tripping? What am I thinking of? Maybe I am thinking of Arizona because I know they have snowboarding. Weird. Like where I live at, like it snows like once or twice a year for a couple days. But like Mount Rainier is literally 25, 30 minutes away. So I mean I can go in the snow wherever, and then we have like Snoqualmie, which is an awesome ski resort. Got Mount Baker and everything. I used to do a lot of snowboarding when I was younger. Ooh, Tahoe, yeah. What? 9,000 people are watching. No, still city dog here, holding it down. Holy smokes!
What if you tap on
Stop!
What if you tap on them?
Don't touch. We just had a glitch in the system here.
Is he leaving?
Right on, man. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. Check out some videos.
Which way tightens it, bro?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey, fool.
What?
Go this way. Jeez, it's just like it's like a bottle cap. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Right on. Thanks, man.
He's not hearing me.
Stay tuned. This year's gonna be wild. Heck yeah. Huh? It's a vise.
What?
The thing unscrews.
I know.
You can take that whole thing off. It also turns, look. You can like position it where you need it to be positioned. Dang, City Dog held it down for a few minutes. That's dope. Yeah, we got new neighbors, so now I'm like hearing people outside, so they just moved in today, I think. Or starting to or whatever. What are you doing? Don't do that. Are you about to crush my remote?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's big enough for that. Definitely don't do that. That'll explode, stoop. Crushing a lighter in a vise.
I'm not trying to crush it.
What are you trying to do?
I can measure it.
Well, you got the wrong tool for measuring.
This way?
Yes. Righty tighty. Golly. It's my 11-year-old daughter trying to crush lighters in my vise. Hey, stop. What are you doing, Pyro? Get out of here.
What's pyro?
Pyro means you like to light stuff on fire.
You sure do.
Well, I'm an adult, and that's none of your business. Plus, we're on the internet. Keep it down. Don't be telling people.
And over here, Cabela's.
Huh?
Nothing.
There's Cabela's receipts everywhere around here. This one particularly is for $53. The Hook Reveal 9 sun cover. The white Lowrance one right there. I needed it because my screen was getting all messed up and dirty. And then some 2 rolls of some fluorocarbon. What?
What's this for?
That's a duck decoy.
No dirt, but what does it do?
You put it in the water and real ducks thinks it's a real duck and then they come down and then you shoot the duck.
Do you do that?
I don't know. I found it in the lake one day.
Don't do that.
I actually talked about it yesterday when I went live. Hey, don't mess with that. That's been in my garage for years. It's a little pink, I don't even know where I got it from, but it's like it's a pink polar bear. Or,
Pink and green.
what kind of bear is that?
Panda.
Yeah, panda bear. Not a polar bear. But it's always been in my garage. Like always, I don't even know where it came from, but it's always just sitting up here on the shelf here. And then I'm pretty sure this is a shoe horn. I don't know
Isn't that to get your shoe on?
Yeah, this is for old people to get their shoes on. I have no idea where this came from.
Look.
That's a knife. Don't do that. See how there's no guard? If you stab this table and your hand slides down, you're gonna cut yourself. This is a steak knife that has also been in my garage for forever.
Wrong one.
Well, it doesn't matter which one. Sheesh. Hello, one person. Ask me a question. When you get all cringe with my daughter here, get her all like, ooh. What if I go, hey guys, how's it going?
You're not funny.
Welcome to the channel.
Hey.
Like embarrassing my daughter. This is on the internet. Everybody in the world's gonna see this one day when I'm super famous.
Sure.
Super duper famous.
Huh?
That's so funny. So funny. She gets embarrassed super easily. All my kids do. It's fun. It's a good time. Let's talk about fishing, eh? It's cold. Yesterday it was super sunny, around like 38 degrees out. And then it hailed. And then it rained all night. And then I woke up to super sunny. And then it rained, hailed, and snowed today. So, I mean, City Dog here was talking about how we get all 4 seasons. I mean, we got them all in one day, yesterday and today. So, but the only thing is, none of that when it's mid 30s helps the fishing out at all. So, I don't like it. Me and my wife were actually she said something today like, what, where's the closest place that's warm enough where the water will be warm enough to catch like bass? And I'm like, Arizona, maybe. And then I looked, and I think they're in like the 60s, I think, right now, maybe high 50s, which, I'm assuming the water would be warm enough to catch some bass. California, I know, is blown out from all the YouTube channels that I watch. Like, California Delta sucks right now, apparently. Oregon's just as bad as it is here, I'm assuming. And she was like, well, why don't you go to Arizona for a couple days? And I was like, you got it. So, planning on taking a little road trip ski here pretty soon to go catch some bass. I figure, so it's 23-hour drive, give or take a couple hours for naps and snacks. So, figure if I take a Friday, Monday, and a Tuesday off of work, I could take off after work on a Thursday, okay, around like 5, 6-ish. Be down there 7, or not 7, but Friday night. Fish Saturday, Sunday. Get a couple videos out of it. Catch some decent bass. Hold on to those creatures with my own hands. Hop in the truck Monday. Be back Tuesday. Go back to work Wednesday. I mean, and the old disc will get some good fuel mileage. So figure I'll spend $500 on the way down. It's about 1,500 miles. It's like $130 to fill my tank. $500 get me down there, I think. Right? 400 miles to a tank. $300-400, $500. Towing a boat. Can make it happen for like $1,000, I think. So I think that's what's gonna happen here pretty soon. Because I don't think anything's gonna be popping off here for a while. It's supposed to get up into the 50s next week. But as far as the water temperature is concerned, that mug ain't hitting 50 for at least 3-4 weeks. I don't think. So we might be well into April before I catch a fish here. So, I mean, plus we get a road trip vlog out of it, I guess. I don't know. Be gone for 4 or 5 days. Of course, I know nothing about fishing in Arizona though either. I know absolutely. The only thing I know about that is there's a guy that I watch on YouTube, Beaver T is his name of the channel, and he lives in Arizona and he catches giant fish. So, but he hasn't posted a video in like 6-8 months. So I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he just gave it up or what, but I do know that there's bass down there. So that might be a gig here pretty soon. So I don't know when I would do that. Back's the date today. March 3rd is today. My daughter's birthday is on the 22nd. Yeah. So I wonder if I just go before that then. So that'd be like next weekend I would go. Shoo! Dang. Get down there, go some fishing, and then drive back straight through. Sounds like a good idea to me. It wasn't my idea. It was my wife's idea. So, but I'm totally down with it. I'll definitely drive to Arizona to go fish for a couple days and come back, you know? Here for sure in a couple years, when I'm not working for a living no more, when I'm a millionaire, when somebody walks up to me and is like, oh, I don't have no family or anything, and I'm gonna die soon. You want all my money? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And then they hand me like a couple mil. Like, and within the next couple of years, this is gonna happen. I expect. I'll definitely be driving around Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arizona, fishing. So stay tuned for that, because somebody's gonna hand me $1 million, so I don't have to work no more. So you got to will it into existence. You know what I mean? That'd be so crazy if some old man just bumped into me on the sidewalk one day and was like, "Hey, I don't have anybody to give all my money to when I die. Do you want it?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I mean, I'll do you a solid and take it from you." It's definitely gonna happen one day. But until then, you boys gotta work, to come up with this money to go fishing every day. And the first road trip of the year sounds like it's gonna be to Arizona. So pretty pumped on that. One person in here, you got a question? Ask me a question. Let's talk about something. It doesn't have to be about fishing. It could be about anything. I know a little bit about a little bit, so two people ask me a question. It could be anything. You could ask me something about, I don't know, space or something, I guess. Car tires, golf clubs. Could be about anything. Whatever you want it to be, man. Just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. You gotta do whatever you want. Don't let life get you down, man. This could be a motivational life. We could do that. I could try to be all motivating. There's something wrong with my stand, though. There we go. This stand's dope. This tripod. It's got like a little level on it to make sure your stuff's all squared up. Can I even see who the people are that are in here? How do I? Because there's the little person that shows you how many people are in here. I thought maybe you'd be able to click on it. What baits are best for pre-spawn 50-degree weather? My pre-spawn weather right now is 38-degree water. And nothing's working. No, I would say probably, like, if they're staging, getting ready to go into the spawn, I would say some kind of like a small swim bait or something, because they're probably going to be feeding tough before they go up to spawn. So some kind of a little minnow intimidate, or what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidator? That's not the right word. A minnow impersonator. There we go. A little minnow impersonator type deal. Maybe crankbait. Let me see if I have anything tied on it that would work. I mean, really, I think pre-spawn anything will work. If it's moving and they're eating, the jig's always a good bet. But around here where I live at, the good old underspin works pretty good during pre-spawn. If they're staging. If they're roaming around on the bank, I would probably do a jig for sure. Whoa! Whoa! Or a good old Texas rig. That'll work. And I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm no position to be teaching anybody how to fish, but I can tell you what I would use. So yeah, if they're staging, they're definitely gonna be eating. So some kind of a moving bait. If they're like roaming around the banks, then some kind of a jig or a Texas rig maybe. 50-degree water though. That's like our target here. As soon as it's 50 degrees, man, they're already in the pads. So there's a video I posted last year, the first fish of the year. I think it was last year around this time, March or April, I think. And it was exactly 50 degrees, the water temperature. And those fish I caught literally in a foot of water in the lily pads, which kind of blew me away a little bit because I don't know why. Like they shouldn't be up that shallow yet, but they were. So now that particular lake, I'm actually plan on going back to over the next couple weeks until that water hits 50, because there's no pads there yet. So I'm wondering if 50-degree water is like that sweet spot to where those pads start loading up, and then as soon as that cover starts getting in there, then the fish shoot up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at that particular lake. So I'm kind of waiting on that. But yeah, 50-degree water, man. That's the goal right now. It's kind of bounced back. Like we got up to like 48 degrees a couple weeks ago, and then we got this huge cold front. It's like 38 degrees out right now, and the water dropped back down to like 40. So it's holding off, and it sucks. But yeah, it's usually about when I start catching fish, is when the water hits 50. Kind of just, I think it depends on where you live at though, because there's some states where the water's always at, 50, but those fish don't start staging until it hits like 60, 64. So their 50-degree waters like our 32-degree water, to where they're just stuck on the bottom and you can't get them. But yeah, I can't wait. If you go check out my channel, you can see all the videos I've been posting for the last couple months are from last year, because I haven't caught any fish in 4 months. So luckily I have all that footy to cut up and post on there, you know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. It works out. Sucks I'm not catching fish, but it's cool that I'm still able to post videos, or at least something. They're not like full length videos, they're like a couple minutes long or whatever, but plus it gives me a chance to go through all my footage and kind of like weed a bunch of stuff out, come across things that I forgot about, you know. It's pretty cool. I actually just got done doing that, going through a bunch. And I got like 4 or 5 of them queued up, ready to edit, because I don't expect to be catching fish here for another probably 3 weeks, maybe into March for sure. I would say. We'll see. We will see. It's gonna be a good year though. I'm going hard. I'll be going hard in the water here pretty soon, all year. So, and like I was just talking about, there's some road trips being talked about. So, I don't know if any of you watched the Elite Series, but Lake Fork cracked off this week. Top 10 Elite Series, all won, or all got century belts, over 100 pounds for 4 days. So, I don't know if that's ever happened in the Elite Series. Like every couple tournaments, like somebody will get the century belt, you know what I mean? But it's usually like one, maybe two people. But I don't think I've ever seen a tournament where like the top 10 who are fishing on the last day on Championship Sunday all got century belts. Wild. It's pretty cool to watch. But anyway, appreciate y'all. All the old subscribers, all the new ones. Everybody who jumped on tonight. I was just out here hanging out in the garage and I figured I'd go on. It was only supposed to be for a few minutes, but it turns out it's 36 minutes and 56 seconds. So, shout out to City Dog and Corey Wood. I don't know. Check out the videos, man. The ones I've been putting, like I said, the ones I've been posting lately are from last year, but they're good ones, you know. And some new videos will be coming soon for sure. Keep an eye out for that Arizona road trip that my wife told me to think about doing since it's so cold here. So, appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Later.